everybody, it's Kristen and welcome back. It is week 17. Actually, I'm 18 weeks pregnant, but we're gonna recap the 17th week. I'm pumped for being 20 weeks. So today is actually Thursday, and yesterday I turned 18 weeks. And I am just like, oh my gosh, my bra straps. Let me tell you about all the stuff that's been going on with me this week. So my boobs are just growing, like out of control, growing, like, oh my gosh. Like normally, like in my other two pregnancies, my boobs got big early on. And it's like the last 2 to 3 weeks, like they've just been growing, and I have grown out of my bra. I am now wearing like a whole cup size larger. My band size hasn't changed yet, which I suppose, I don't know, like whatever. I mean, I had bras left over from my last pregnancy, so that's pretty much what I've been wearing. And you know, you can get extenders, you know, if this part grows before this part grows. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't needed an extender yet because I'm still at 34 around, but I anticipate being at least a 36 by the time that I deliver, or, you know, nursing or whatever, just with everything kind of moving. Let's see. So my boobs have been getting really big. My nipples are super sore. And I was going to ask you guys, like, has anybody else had that where it happened later in pregnancy where their nipples were just super sore? Like it feels like what should have felt at like 4 or 5 weeks, you know, or not 4 or 5 weeks, like 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks pregnant, you know, when you're early on and everything kind of hurts to touch it. Like that's how it feels now. So it's like totally crazy, right? I'm like, I don't understand. I'm getting like all these symptoms just completely out of order. But I suppose every pregnancy is different and no pregnancy is the same, right? So, which they both meant the exact same thing, just saying the opposite words. So anyway, I have been like, this week I have been like feeling like somebody put like air, like hooked an air machine up to my stomach and like filled me up. I've been just getting massive. Not even that I'm looking massive, I feel massive. Like I feel like my stomach is full with air or filled with gas or something like that. It's just really big, or it feels really big and feels really tight, even though honestly I don't really look any different. I mean, I will show you guys my belly at the end, but it's like, and I'm touching my hair and I'm sorry. But yeah, it's just been really kind of crazy just how full that I'm feeling, I guess I should say. I'm just feeling really, really full, and it's just really strange. So I'm not used to that, and it's just crazy, right? So anyway, my back pain has actually gotten worse, and I had called my doctor, and you know, they told me all the same crap to do. Basically, they said that I can come in and get fitted for like a wrap or some sort of tummy support. But I'm just dealing with it now. I'm gonna wait another couple weeks and see how bad that it gets. Their only concern is that like with sciatic nerve pain, which is what they said that this is, like you can, like your leg can, like you can lose the feeling in your leg or something like that, which I haven't had yet. I've just had like where it shoots down like my left side, my left leg, which is really kind of funny. It's not funny, it hurts like crap, but it is one of those funny, like Charlie horse, like I've said before, just like, oh God. And then it's just bad. So basically what I've been doing for that is I've been taking warm baths. I have like a jetted tub. So I've been taking like baths, hot baths. Then I've been using my heating pad. I have one of those really long like heating pads, so I can wrap it around my back, and I'll put it on like the lowest setting, and then I usually try to do like 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off. Not that I get to sit on the heating pad all day. Obviously when you're chasing a 10-month-old around, there's not a whole lot of time for rest and relaxation, but I have been using that, and I have been taking my Tylenol. My headaches, speaking of Tylenol, my headaches have come back. The other morning I woke up with like a wicked headache. I mean, I did not know like what the heck was going on. I felt like somebody had slammed me in the face with a 2x4. And then that's what was like all this boom, boom, boom. It was crazy. So that's pretty much my symptoms for this way. Like I have started getting heartburn, which is really sad for me, but this is really late in the game for me to get heartburn. Like I said, my pregnancies are like crazy different, right? So normally I would get heartburn really early on in pregnancy, and I'm getting it now, but I've been getting it like not all the time. Like normally I would get heartburn every single day, just regardless of what I've eaten. Basically, I'm getting it if I drink what I want to drink, which is orange juice. So that's kind of a killer. But I'm still drinking it, and I'm just taking Zantac. I have a pregnancy essentials video coming up. I know a lot of you guys that are watching these videos are not pregnant yet, and you know, are either trying to get pregnant or are, you know, going to be getting pregnant in the next year or two. So I'm going to do a pregnancy essentials video for you guys. So I've been working on that this week, getting all of my stuff together. And anyway, other than that, this week flew by. Like, I could not believe that I am 18 weeks pregnant. I'm still 124 pounds. I have not gained any weight this week. And that is according to my scale. Every time I go to the doctor, depending on what doctor's office, like room that I go into, they tell me I've either lost or gained weight. I keep track of my weight here because that is the most accurate, you know, being on the same scale every single day. So anyway, yeah, they'll tell me I've gone up a pound, I've gone down a pound. I still weigh the exact same. It's just that it depends on which room I'm in, whether they're saying, oh, you're 124 or you're 123, you know. So, but anyway, I weigh 124 at home. I'm actually like I'm really starting to show this week. It's been pretty cool. Like, I'd rather look pregnant than, you know, although I feel like I'm looking really, really big, and my sister's like, you just look like you ate Taco Bell, you know, and whatever, but which always makes me want Taco Bell. Every time somebody talks about like Taco Bell, I always want to go eat it. I'm sure it's not the best thing for me to be eating. I haven't had it in so long, it would probably make me sick. But yeah, anyway, like, I have just been eating blackberries and raspberries like out the wazoo. Like, it's crazy. I just love fruit. I just want to eat fruit all the time. I'm pretty sure I ate an entire, like, it was like one of those baby seedless watermelons. I'm pretty sure I ate an entire one last Friday night. I ate the whole dang watermelon. I don't know. It's just getting to the point where I'm like realizing that I'm having a baby. So crazy. My biggest thing that happened this week on Tuesday, I tweeted it. My Twitter's in the description box if you guys want to follow me. It's Beauty Moxie. But I had tweeted that the baby started kicking, and it was pretty awesome. I have felt disconnected with this pregnancy from the very beginning because I just felt like I put so much time into my 10-month-old that I don't have time to like focus on being pregnant, whereas with my first and with Declan, my second, I had time to just focus on just being pregnant, you know. And my son, my oldest, was obviously in school, and I had time to lay around and just, you know, feel the baby move. And, you know, because early on it's hard to feel the baby move when you're moving around. So I would get to lay there and rest, and you take time to, like I said, be pregnant. And I haven't really had that this time. And so it was really hard for me, really connecting. And then the baby started moving, and it was very emotional for me. I'm trying not to cry right now. I feel like such a sissy, but, you know, it's just one of those things where it's just pretty awesome, you know? So it was really cool. And it's one of those things where it's like, I felt it before. I mean, the baby started kicking, not moving. The baby has been moving for a while, but the baby started kicking. And I think the baby is down at the bottom, kicking her little feet, and then waving her arms back and forth, or his arms, because it's like, I feel at the top, I feel, and at the bottom it's like doot 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 doot, and then it'll like flip, and then I got doot 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 on the side. It's super cool. It's just one of those life's amazing things. I've talked about this for probably too long, but it was pretty amazing this week that the baby started moving, and I will have my gender ultrasound. It was 2 weeks from last Tuesday. So April 30th, I'm going to be having the it's anatomy, the anatomy scan, to find out the gender. And normally I film these videos on Thursday, you know, the day after I'm completely, you know, whatever, Wednesday or Thursdays. And so I will know when I film that video, if I know. I am thinking that I'm going to find out the sex of the baby. My best friend, God help her, she doesn't want me to find out. She's too excited about, you know, being able to play in my nursery and all that stuff. And I'm just really wanting to know, and I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking I need to be more prepared. And I've seen so many cute things that are gender specific. And, you know, I thought that we didn't need a lot of stuff. And obviously if we have a little girl, we need a ton of clothes. But when I started like looking on Babies R Us and stuff like that, I noticed that girl toys are so different than boy toys. And here's my mail lady, and she's probably like, what the flip are you doing, lady? I'll tell you, like, today's like interruption day. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna find out the gender, because like I said, there's so many things that are gender specific, and a lot of people have asked if I'm gonna do a registry and like family wise, and I don't know, like, do you do a registry like if you have 3 kids? I mean, I always make one for myself. I don't like hand it out, but I make one for myself because it's easy for me to shop off of and know that, okay, like I bought, you know, however many things of breast pads or, you know, whatever. But do you do that? Like, do you, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if you do that or not, but, you know, a lot of people, my family have asked and things that I know a lot of people like just would just be so excited if I had a little girl that, you know, to buy little girl stuff. But yeah, a lot of this stuff now is like really gender specific, and we need a new swing, and a couple of other things. My sister's giving us a lot of her baby stuff, so because my son is still in a high chair, and so we're just going to be taking the stuff from my sister. But yeah, I think that's it. So let me go ahead and show you guys my belly. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my tummy. I have gotten huge this week. So as you can see, look guys, I mean, that is a definite pregnant belly. Like, pregnant, having a baby. I almost forgot to mention, I have been out of breath. Like, oh my gosh, I know the lighting has changed. Because I opened my door and because this is like 20 minutes later. But I forgot to mention that I've been out of breath. Like, basically, if you were out of shape and you ran, or even if you were in shape and you were running, and you know, you're kind of like, when you get done, I do that all the time. Like, this was a symptom that I had with both of my other pregnancies, and it's just one of those things that you like forget about, and you all of a sudden you're like, like walking up the stairs. And it's funny because I'm doing my prenatal yoga, and obviously that's very kind of, you know, slow and stuff, and it gives me an opportunity to breathe. But I'm doing my new prenatal exercises, the Tracy Anderson stuff, and I will be doing a review once I've done one or more of the videos. I've just now moved into my 4th month, so I'm moving. I haven't done the first 4-month exercise yet because they have a disc for every month. So yeah, it's definitely something, if you're not pregnant yet, I would highly recommend picking up, because so far I love it, but you do start in the 1st month of your pregnancy. So they do have discs, but you can move it back and forth and whatever, and do whatever you want, I suppose. I'm not a doctor. She says that it's, you know, made for each specific month of pregnancy because of how your body grows. And so far I absolutely love it, but I'm definitely out of breath when I'm doing it, and I just feel so out of shape. And I mean, I know that it's a symptom of pregnancy, but it's crazy, and I don't know, it's just like really insane. Because I'm like huffing and puffing and all the time. And my son, my oldest, watches Little Einsteins, and there's the show, or there's a song where they go huff and puff, and he tells me that when I'm like, Mommy's gotta take a break. Hang on a second. And he's like, huff and puff. I'm like, thanks a lot. Like, that's, I'm now the equivalent to the big bad wolf, because I'm huffing and puffing all over my house. But anyway, all right guys, well I think that's it. If you guys have any video requests from me, or want to, you know, information on mommy or baby related like products, let me know, and I will try to do review videos for you guys as well, because I know there's a lot of things that are on the market, and I will probably be reviewing a couple of things that I think are essential. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!